television here, folks.
What is going on out there in YouTube? I am Dope, your idiot leader. Today, we've got a show unlike no other. But ain't that every show we do? Anyway, let's not get up and do it. Let's get to it. Let's do it right now. Yeah, let's get to it. That's basically what I'm trying to say is let's just do the show. Anyway, first thing we're going to show on today, hop, diggity damn. I've got all these Hulk figures back here, and I've been collecting them for a long time. And the one I found this weekend is very special. Why? Because I get giant ones all the time. The smallest one I was ever able to find is this little Lego man here. You see this little Lego man? I never thought I'd find one littler than it. But when I was at my old local LCS, I found this one. What does it go to? I don't know, but it's super small, super cool. And that just shows you compared to a Lego man, he's like 3/4 the size of a Lego man. But this is badass, and this is my favorite thing I found this week, and my wife thinks I'm a dork. Why do you want some fucking Hulk toy the size of a damn aspirin? And I said, because it's badass. Anyway, check that out. That's a very small Hulk. Coolest thing I found. I'm going to put him back here on the shelf. That way we can start the show. Voila. Now, nothing left to do but do it to it, so let's get to it. So the first thing this week, let's show the shitty reads and the good reads of the week. Shitty read of the week, if you want to know about it, go watch it. The review on YouTube. Did a review on this crap, and it is, well, pow! Out of here! What else did I read? I ain't read this yet, but I can't wait to read some. Out of Alcatraz #5, Chris Cantrell, the same guy that does Red Shirts, same guy that did Plastic Man No More. Chris Cantrell is fire, baby! Anyway, we also got The Thing. Oh, that was my Bob Marley impression. The Thing. What can I say about The Thing? This has been a great read. I love it. And too bad the Fantastic Four sucked. But The Thing, he's okay with me. I like a little Ben Grimm in my life. Anyway, next we've got this right here. Sam and Twitch. Sweet 16. And boy, was it not sweet. This thing sucked. And this is probably the worst read of the week. And I might be going on hiatus from this for a while. Next. Hey. Everdog gets a little sun on his ass every once in a while. Anyway, this right here, this is pretty damn good. This right here, what can I say? Broken clocks right twice a day. This right here was pretty damn good. It had chances to be awesome. But, you know, they had to pull back some because they're Disney, they're Marvel. They couldn't take it to the extreme like they should have. So they just took it to about 7.5. And the reason this right here, this book right here, I don't know if I'll do a review on it or not, but it's just like The Sixth Sense. You got Hulk talking to this little boy. For 2 or 3 weeks, they hang out in the woods, become friends. He says, go anywhere but over there at that tree. Hulk says, why can't we go to the tree? He says, Dad told me not to go to the tree. He finds out his dad's a bad guy. He finds out that his dad beats his wife. He finds out that his dad owns a shotgun, as you can see right there. You find out that this dad right here killed his son with the shotgun and blew his brains out. And they could have made it even worse. And the whole time, Hulk's been talking to a ghost. So what does Hulk got to do? Hulk don't kill men, but Hulk can kill a monster. And that's what he does. He kills the daddy, rips him apart. Well, it don't really show that, but that's what I'm saying. We could have took it to another level, Marvel. Anyway, comic book spotlight. Hey, everybody, it's the comic book spotlight. What have we got here? I went to a sale at my LCS. They had dollar books in the back room, opened up the back room, and supposedly brought in all kinds of books that's never even been in the shop. And yes, I just punched myself in the face. This is what I found. This right here, I found all 12 issues of Old Man Hawkeye. And man, this came out in 2018. I don't even think I was collecting in 2018. But man, I don't know if it's the Old Man series, but this and Daredevil, they're all blowing my nuts off. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm an old man. Maybe because I can relate. Maybe because I like the Desolate Land. I got 12 issues of this. I'm going to read one every month. I am digging Old Man Hawkeye, brother. Next. Back issues, Night of the Living Dead. I think my boy Eric from SideQuest Comics got me this. This is the classic scene in the basement. Nobody wants to kill the baby, but somebody should have killed the baby because baby got out the hole digger and she killed mama right there in the basement. Y'all remember that? She had, I think she had a spade. Maybe it was a knife, but I think it was a spade, and she was just stabbing mama. Mama couldn't go nowhere. Anyway, that I found. Love reprints, love stuff like this. A lot better value than buying the original. But I'm guilty of buying the originals of these books too. So there's nothing wrong with owning the original. But I love the reprints. I try to buy up every reprint of every classic book. Because why? Because you got to know your shit if you're going to have a YouTube channel. You got to read this shit. You got to know this shit. How can you move on with today's shit if you don't know the classics? Also, we got Where the Creatures Roam, and Where They Roam is here in Dopetopia. This is Where the Creatures Roam number 7. Check out that cover of the sludge monster, baby. He's sludging his way down the street. Right here, we got a prehistoric Ghost Rider. How badass is that? You know I love Ghost Rider. Look at this cover. We got a prehistoric Ghost Rider, and he's taking it to 10, baby. Yeah, maybe 11. Anyway, right here, we've got a House of Mysteries. This is number 236. Bernie Wrightson cover. We got this zombie. He's coming out of the sludge. He's coming out of the swamp. And if only zombies could talk. Who knows what happened to him? Maybe he was in the mob and they buried him back there in a toxic can. I don't know. But that's what that is. We also got House of Mysteries, the dollar books, the giant book. Look at this giant book right here. This is that giant book, one of those giant dollar comics. We got a beautiful vampire on here. He's getting a bite of neck while she's checking out another vampire and another vampire behind it. Why? Because you can't have too many vampires. Who's heard of too many vampires? Anyway, Michael! Where you at, Michael? Ah, there you are. Did you like it, Michael? Oh, I liked it too. Anyway, we're back. Look at this, back like a vertebrae with a House of Mystery. This is 8 shock and suspense stories. 8 extra pages, sorry. Same thing, 8 pages, 8 stories. Anyway, 50 cents, September of whatever year, number 284. Look at that cover. Good gravy. If you've never wanted a baby with bat wings and a baby rattle, what is wrong with you? This is a beautiful orange cover. Halloween is coming, baby. It's soon. It's soon. We all love Halloween. And speaking of that giant man, look at here. We've got one of my favorite Tales of the Astonished covers. Any of them with Hulk on them is my favorite. But any Tales from the Astonished covers that I don't have, I buy up. And this is Tales from Astonished number 69. We got Hulk up there with the yellow smoke. This is a beautiful book. And this is one that I didn't have till I got it. So anyway, we got The Thing number 1. I think this is like 1984. I don't know, but it's The Thing number 1. Wow. Wow. We love Ben Grimm around here. We just don't really dig the Fantastic Four as much. Ben Grimm, what can I say? It still blows my mind that he's a little bit older than Hulk. He came out in 61 where Hulk came out in 62. And it still blows my mind because I want to think Hulk is older. I don't know why, I guess because he's bigger, but he's not. He's not. Ben Grimm is older. And Werewolf by Night, number 21. The Werewolf by Night that came out this week was not that good, I didn't think. But anyway, Werewolf by Night, number 21. Here's a cover there up on the rooftop. We got a fight going on. We got 2 werewolves. We got cops shooting at 38 snub nose down there, shooting at the building. What is going to happen? You got to read and find out, Captain. And the last book that I got this week, I got this in the mail. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. This right here is Peter David goodness. This is autographed by Peter David. Peter David is the master of Hulkness. Peter David just passed away. I have a Hulk number 344, and it's got the who's who of Hulk masters that signed it. It's got 7 of them all together. It's got Todd McFarlane on it. It's got Stan Lee on it. It's got Dick Ayers on it. It's got all these great people on it. Lynn Wayne's on it. It's got everybody that's everybody. John Romita's on it. Anyway, the only time I would ever crack that book to get the 8th signature would have been right here. This guy right here. I wanted to get Peter David on it. You can see it right there. He's the only guy I would have cracked that book for. I wanted Peter David's autograph on that book to be finalized, and he passed away before I can get it. But the significance of this book right here is The Last Call. When I got back into comics around 2019, I was at the Walmart, and I was struggling, man. I was trying to find something. I was just out of this world. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I just happened to take a 1 in 20 chance at Walmart and went down the right aisle. I went down the aisle that's got the comic books and the Pokemon cards and the collectibles. And on the bottom, I seen this comic book sitting there. And it reminded me of my original Hulk 377, the first comic I ever bought. And, you know, I was trying to find something. I don't know what I was trying to do. I needed something in my life. So I picked up this book and I threw it with the groceries on the conveyor belt line, and I went home and read it, and it was amazing. You know, it was everything I wanted, you know. This got me back into comics. After this, I started buying comics again, and that's why we have Dopetopia. Because of this book is why we have the channel. That's why we're collecting again. That's why we have all these books and spent thousands and thousands of dollars, all because of Peter David and The Last Call here. This is a book about Bruce Banner making a call to a suicide hotline, and he tells everybody he wants to end his life. And he hired a sniper that had the crosshairs right between his eyes. And if he gave him the thumbs up, that sniper pulled the trigger any second. And it was up to this woman on The Last Call, the operator, to save Peter David's life. It was a very dark, gruesome tale. And this right here is my original copy. As you can see, Last Call, one of them's green, one of them's white. The white version, I believe this is the Walmart special or whatever you want to call it. But this is the one that went out on the shelf. This is my copy in white. Peter David's Last Call. I wanted to get this autographed, and I wanted to get my 344 autographed, but I was not able to do it before Peter David passed away. So I found this on eBay. This is a magical book to me. This is why I'm talking to you right now. This is The Last Call Hulk one-shot. If you haven't read it, go out and find it. It's got Mr. Hyde in it. It is a beautiful book. But anyway, just like that, you found out too much information about me. But until the next time, I will see you again beneath a blackened sky.